All right, today we're multiplying decimals. Step number 1, it says line up the factors so that the last digit in each number align. Please stop talking. Thank you. So I have 4.68, or 4 6/8 and 8. Our last numbers align. This is not like we're adding or subtracting. We are multiplying. When we're adding and subtracting, our decimals have to align. When we're multiplying, our last digits have to align. So we're multiplying by 8. So we say 8 times 8 is what? So I'm carrying the 6. 8 times 6. 8 times 6 is 48, plus 6 makes 54. So carry the 5. 8 times 4 is 32 plus 5. Guys, you need to be quiet. I didn't ask what you're doing. I just need you to be quiet. It says, so we multiplied as we would with whole numbers. Now, find the total number of digits past the decimal in each factor. So how many are there here? 1, 2. There aren't any past here. So we just have 2 past the decimal in our product. All right, let's try example 2. 0.092 times 4. 4 times 2. McKenna, I'm going to ask you to leave in about 0.2 seconds. Please stop talking. Does anybody want some snacks? That's what you just said. But you weren't even talking. Okay. 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 9 is 36. Now, how many decimal points behind the decimal? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, now this is going to get a little bit trickier because we have multiple digits being multiplied. So we have 5 8/10 times 2 2/10. We're starting with the 2 that's, we'll pretend it's in the ones place. 2 times 8. I'm sorry. 2 times 5 is 10, plus the 1 makes 11. We're going to hold the place because this is really in the tens place. We're pretending. 2 times 8, 16. Carry the 1. 2 times 5 is, and then 11. Now we're adding these up. 6, 7, 2, 1. How many places after the decimal? 1 here plus 1 here makes 2. So 1, 2 behind the decimal here. I'm going to put my number with the most digits on top. So 12 and 452 thousandths times 1 3/10. So we're going to do this the same way. 3 times 2. 3 times 5. Carry the 1. 3 times 4. 12 plus 1 is 13. Carry the 1. 3 times 2 is 6. Plus 1 makes 7. 3 times 1 is 3. Then I'm going to hold this place. And all of these I'm just writing backwards because 1 times that is that. So 2, 5, 4, 2, 1. Then I'm adding these up. 6, 7, 8, 11, carry that 1. 6 and 1. Now, how many places behind the decimal? 1, 2, 3. This one makes 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, here's more practice together. 7 and 65/100 times 2. 2 times 5. 2 times 6. Plus that 1 makes, guys, you need to be quiet. 14 plus 1 makes 15. How many decimals behind it? 2. Just 2. 1, 2. I'm going to put my 1 with the least number of digits on the bottom. Make sure you're doing this neatly. 5 times 8 is 40. 5 times 7 is 35. Plus 4 makes 39. 5 times 1 is 5. Plus 3 is 8. 5 times 2 is 10. Then I'm going to hold the place with a 0. And these are all the same because we're multiplying by 1. 8, 7, 1, 2. Now we're adding them up. 0, 17, so carry the 1. 16, so carry the 1. 2, 3. What, Peyton? Why are you still running your mouth? Please be quiet. There are 1, 2, 3 places behind the decimal. 1, 2, 3 places here. Karuda, I'm not talking to you, in case you're wondering. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the other Peyton, who can't stop running her mouth. So I would rewrite this probably just as 32 and 67/100 because we don't need that 0 there anymore. All right. This is really just 6 times 3. What's 6 times 3? 18. How many places are behind the decimal? Nope, there's 1 here and 1 here. So there's 1, 2 places. Do you see that? I'm going to write this one out. 1 and 200 times 8/10. 8 times 2 is 16. Carry the 1. 8 times 0 is 0. Plus 1 is 1. 8 times 1 is 8. How many places behind the decimal? 1, 2, plus 1 more makes 3. So 1, 2, 3 places behind the decimal. Questions on page 21. So far, so good? All right, we have lots more to practice with. This one's very similar. What's 5 times 4? How many places? This is, we just turned the page. This is page 22. There's 3 here and 2 here. So how many total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What do I need in these extra places? Zeros. So I could rewrite this as your guys, turn your voices off, please. We can simplify that a little bit. All right, number 6 is going to be a little bit longer. Remember, we want to put the one with the least number of digits on the bottom. So I'm going to write 13. Guys, I'm getting really sick and tired of having to stutter and stop and start over. Shut your mouths, please. Do you have to ask? That's probably a problem. 13.84 times Eli. Do you need to go? I just asked you to be quiet and you continuously talk. 0.97 here. So first we're multiplying by 7. 7 times 4 is 28. Carry the 2. 7 times 8 is 56. Plus 2 makes 58. Carry the 5. 7 times 3 is 21. 21 plus 5 is 26. Carry the 2. 7 times 1 is 7, plus that 2 makes 9. Now I'm holding this as a 0 here and multiplying by 9. 9 times 4 is 36, so I'm carrying a 3 this time. 9 times 8 is 72. Plus 3 is 75. Thank you. So I'm carrying a 7. 9 times 3 is 27. Plus 7 is 34. I'm carrying the 3. 9 times 1 is 9. Plus 3 makes 12. Okay, and Pine, can you move, please? I'm not even talking. Your back is to me, and I'd like to see your face. Oh, bro, what? So now I'm adding these. Please move. 8, 14, because you're distracting me. 12, 14, 3, and 1. How many places behind the decimal? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And move now. Remember, I want to put the one with the fewest numbers on the bottom. It would be insubordination. So you can sit here, here, there. You could even sit one seat in front of you. You can sit one seat behind you. I just need to see what you're doing. Okay. So 2, 7, 3, right? 1 times 2, 1 times 7, 1 times 3. Hold the place with a 0. 8 times 2 is 16. 8 times 7 is 56, plus 1 makes 57. 8 times 3 is 24, plus 5 is 29. Now I'm adding these. 2, 13, 11, 10, 3.
Mr. Shiller wants to know if you can unblock mine and bring me.
Oh yeah, I need to exit out of last hour. That should work. Thank you. How many places? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. She should be able to transfer you though. Talking to you, like. So put the big number, multiply by the smaller number. I should say the one with fewer digits. So we don't have as much work. So first we're going to start by multiplying by 9. 9 times 8 is 72. 9 times 0 is 0, plus 7 is 7. 9 times 4 is 36. 9 times 2 is 18, plus 3, please be quiet. It's 21. 9 times 1 is 9, plus 2 makes 11. Now I'm holding a place and I'm multiplying by 1. So I'm just repeating these. 8, 0, 4, 2, 1. And now I'm adding. 2, 15, 7, 5, 3, 2. How many places? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Think to yourself, does it seem reasonable? This is a lot like 12 times 2. That's pretty close to 24. So that seems reasonable. I notice this has 2 digits. This has 3. What? Quickly. So I'm going to start with the one that has 3 digits on top. Times 0.1232. So 2 times 9, guys, please. 2 times 9 is 18. 2 times 4 is 8, plus 1 is 9. 2 times 1 is 2. Then I'm holding the place so I can multiply by 3. 3 times 9 is 27. So I'm carrying the 2 above the 4. 3 times 4 is 12. 12 plus 2 is 14. So I'm carrying the 1 above the 1. 3 times 1 is 3, plus 1 makes 4. So now I'm adding these up. 8, 16, carry the 1. 7, 4. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I need a 0 here to hold that 5th place and then my decimal. So that one was a little trickier for sure. All right, this has 1, 2, 3 digits. This has 1, 2, 3, 4 digits. So I'm going to put the 4 digits on top. But I'm going to have to write pretty small because I'm going to have to multiply 3 times for this one. This is 25.4. So first I'm multiplying by 4. Please stop, girls. 4 times 5 is 20. Carry the 2. 4 times 2 is 8, plus 2 makes 10. Carry the 1. 4 times 6 is 24, plus 1 makes 25. Carry the 2. 4 times 1 is 4, plus 2 makes 6. Cameron, throw it away. Focus. I'm going to hold the place with a 0. Now I have 5 times 5, which is 25. Carry the 2. 5 times 2, which is 10, plus 2 makes 12. Carry the 1. 5 times 6 is 30, plus 1 makes 31. Carry the 3. 5 times 1 is 5, plus 3 makes 8. Now I have to hold the place of the 4 and the place of the 5. Now I'm multiplying by 2. 2 times 5 is 10. So I have to carry the 1 above the 2 here. 2 times 2 is 4, plus that 1 makes 5. 2 times 6 is 12. Carry the 1 above the 1. And 2 times 1 is 2, plus 1 makes 3. What do you need, Allison? Quickly. Now we have to add all of these up. We have 0, 5, 7, 12, 11, 4. So how many places behind the decimal? 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3 places. So 412 and 3/4. What do you need, Eli? Go quickly. These are multiplication problems. I want you to be sure you have some time to practice on your own though before we go to lunch. So you need at least 6 problems done. This is page 23. Try these out.